What's up, everybody? This is Big Worm from Big Worm's Playhouse, and I am covering week 4 of my weight loss challenge, which covers the dates of March 5th, 2018 through March 11th, 2018. So first of all, before I get started, I want to talk about my back and my hip. I believe I mentioned my hip already. So during the week, I've been still getting a lot of back aches, a lot of hip aches, a lot of hip pain. And you know, it's kind of stiff when I get up in the morning, kind of hard to move around, so I start stretching right away to get through that. And I've also basically had a back spasm or two during the week, which, you know, as soon as the back spasm hits me, I kind of just drop to the ground and start stretching. So I've been dealing with that this entire time. Just wanted to put that out there. I have started to see a different massage therapist where they're doing deep tissue massage both on my back and my hip in particular. And then with that, they're also cracking my back like a chiropractor style. So they're trained professionals in doing that. I decided to kind of see them every 2 weeks and see where that goes. Hopefully that'll help with my continued weight loss and my exercise. And I'm trying to exercise as much as I can here. But I find myself often that I'll be stretching right before a workout and right after a workout, definitely. And sometimes if the back aches, and it does happen from time to time, right in the middle of a workout, during the workout, or as needed. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the food and the food I ate for the week. First of all, I'm going to go ahead and show you the pictures of the kind of food I ate for the week, and I'll talk about it in a minute. So go ahead and take a look, and here we go. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that, and let's go ahead. I'm going to go over the food I ate on a per day basis briefly because it's going to play more into what I talk about later in this video. So really briefly, on Monday I had a Southwest salad and I had a mixed nuts, which is basically less than a handful of that. I also had about half the dressing that came with, so I actually had some dressing. Tuesday I had some pho, which is a Vietnamese soup, and it's basically a vegetarian pho, and I added some chicken to that. Also had the fortune cookie that they gave me, and also less than a handful of mixed nuts. And then going on Wednesday, I had some Costco samples. It wasn't very much, very little that I actually during the Costco samples. Also had a food court salad from Costco. It's about 629 calories with the dressing. I only had about half of that dressing. And fruit smoothie, 220 calories. Thursday, I had a Southwest salad again maybe about half of that dressing. And again, less than a handful of mixed nuts. On Friday, I had that hard-boiled egg meal that you see in the, I don't know what to call it, but that you saw in the pictures. It comes with a hard-boiled egg, I think some cheese, and some crackers, and a couple other things like that. So I had that. On Saturday, I had the same thing. But on Friday, the difference was, Friday I did kind of cheat a little. I didn't think it was that bad, but I was still hungry after I had the hard-boiled egg meal, so I went to Subway and I got me a wrap. I got me a habanero wrap that had turkey, bacon, avocado on it, and then a bunch of vegetables. Bacon being the worst part of that. So that's as far as my cheating really went for Friday night. On Saturday, I had the hard-boiled egg meal along with less than a handful of mixed nuts, so I was okay. I wasn't still hungry. On Sunday, I had a cranberry salad. There was no dressing there. I don't think I had the dressing if it came with it. And along with, I was still hungry, so I bought this little packet that was a meat and cheese packet. I think it came with ham. And it was, the whole thing was only 150 calories just for that. So that's the additional cheat I had. So I didn't really think that was that big of a deal. And again, less than a handful of mixed nuts. So that was a lineup about what I ate for the day. Okay, now let's talk about the workouts for the week. I worked out 4 times this week. I worked out Thursday through Sunday consistently. So every day, 4 days consecutively. I noticed that the more I worked out, the easier it got, which makes sense. When the more you do something, the easier it's going to get, and the more energy I felt. And I did about an hour to an hour and 15 minutes a day of cardio. That was a combination of elliptical and the stair climber. So those are the workouts for the week. Now let's take a look at the weigh-in video and see what kind of results, if any, that I got for this week. Take a look. Hey everybody, what's up? This is Big Worm from Big Worm's Playhouse, and we're doing a weekly weigh-in. Today is Monday, March 12th, 2018, and I've now completed 4 weeks of my weight loss challenge. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what kind of results we got, if any. Here we go. So there is the scale. I am zeroing it out, and here I go. Let's see what's happening. So the weight is 346.5. 346.5. Okay, that'll do it. Let's get back to my weekly recap and we'll discuss that. See you soon. Okay, so that was the weigh-in video. As you saw my weight, I weighed in at 346.5 pounds. That was basically a loss of 1.7 pounds for the week. Totaling so far to date is a loss of 24.7 pounds. So why 1.7 pounds? So, you know, that's a good question. Why 1.7? I've had so much success over the past few weeks. Why so little? Where I continued the fasting. If anything, I upped it by doing a 24-hour fast. I might have been one day where I did a 22-hour fast. And so why? And then I ate, and I cheated technically twice. I ate a Subway. It was just a wrap. The worst of it was bacon. Considering I'm only eating the 1 meal a day, I don't think it should have been that bad. And I also had that meat and cheese combo on Sunday. That was an extra cheat, and for about 150 calories. So I really didn't think I did too bad. I'm sure I was well under, say, 1,200 calories on a daily basis. So why didn't I lose more than 1.7 pounds? Considering when you're looking at what I've done in the past, why didn't I do more? So I have 4 reasons basically as to why I didn't do more at this point in time. Number one is water. I drank a ton of water this week, more than double that I normally drink. So why did I drink so much water? Number one, I worked out consistently 4 days in a row, and I noticed that the more I worked out, the thirstier I got. So I started drinking more and more water. I drank more water during the workout, before and after, and I constantly found myself to be thirsty and more thirsty. Number two, the second reason that I drank more water was because after I got my massage this past week, they basically told me I need to drink a lot more water. Number one, so I don't get sore, and just to wash out the toxins that a deep tissue massage creates for you. So that's another reason why I was drinking so much water. So this past week I drank a ton of water, and I'm sure so much of that weight I have on me right now is a water weight, since I've drank a heck of a lot more than any of the previous weeks. The second reason why I didn't lose so much, at least I lost something, which is better than nothing. But the second reason why I didn't lose so much was the working out. Now let me get more in detail to that. This is the first time where I actually worked out consistently. Now I've worked out I think 3 or 4 times before, but they were like a day here and a day there. This time I worked out 4 days in a row consistently, and I could feel and tell that my body was going through changes. It was not used to this amount of consistent workout, not on a consecutive basis. So the body is going through changes and it's trying to figure itself out. I've been through this before, so I know how that works. So while it's going through these changes, it's kind of, figure out, okay, is this the new me? Is this what I'm doing now? I got to get used to that. So while it's working through that process, and often that's not going to necessarily give me those weight loss results immediately, but it will show at a later date as long as I keep the consistency up. So that's another reason. The third reason why I didn't lose so much was because I hit a wall. This happens anytime anyone works out, and I've worked out in the past and I've lost weight in the past, so I know from experience, at some point after so much weight loss initially, you're going to hit a wall. Now when we all start to work out and we're not used to working out, and we're working out for the first time, and then we make changes to our diet immediately, like cutting out the soda, for example, you're going to see an instant, immediate effect. You're going to see immediate and instant weight loss right away. And a good amount of weight loss is going to happen immediately as long as you work out and you make those diet changes right away. That's what happened with me. You know, when I went gung-ho this first 3 weeks, I lost 23 pounds. That's not bad. That's actually pretty good, considering on average a lot of times they say you should lose about no more than 2.5 pounds a week at best. So I lost 23 pounds in 3 weeks, and at that point the body was like, okay, boom, wall time. You hit a wall. Everyone's gonna hit a wall. Don't ever get discouraged by that. And the way you get through that wall you hit is you just keep pushing yourself, and you just keep going, and you just keep working out more, and you push and break through that wall to get to the other side, and then you keep pushing down from there at that point. Because this is going to happen. You know, it happens to everybody. Everyone's going to hit the wall. Understand that. Don't get discouraged, okay? Just keep pushing through that wall. You get to your side. This is your body resisting the weight loss. So let's go get to point number 4. And point number 4 is what's called a set point. Now let me describe to you what a set point is. Everybody has a set point, and a set point is the amount of weight that your body is used to being at. So if you're at a certain weight for a long time, say over a year, 2 years, whatever it may be, then your body is like, I am comfortable at this weight. So I've been around 365 to 370 for a very long time, and the body was comfortable at this point, at this weight. So it gets used to it, and it develops what's called a set point. Now, so let's say my weight is 370 pounds. Let's say that's my set point, basically. When I try to go past the set point, or let alone below the set point, it goes the same way when you're going past, going above the set point. Your body's going to work really hard to stay where it's comfortable. So if you're eating a ton of food, I don't know if you ever noticed when you're eating a ton of food and you know you should have gained a bunch of weight, and you really didn't. You might have gained 1 pound or 2 when you felt you should have gained 8 pounds. That's your body set point fighting you on it. They're just like, no, man, we're comfortable right here. We don't want to really gain weight. So it's going to fight you and try to stay down there. It goes the same the other way. When you're trying to push down below the set point, and let's say you're just working out really hard and you get to, in my case, 360 from 370, your body's going to be like, hey, dude, what's going on? I'm not comfortable anymore. You're making me uncomfortable, which is what you want to do. You want to make yourself uncomfortable, because that's what it takes to shock your body to continue to push down and get the results you're looking for. And not just in weight loss, but also in muscle building or whatever you're trying to achieve, your goals you're trying to achieve. So your body's going to start fighting you more. Now, I went crazy with the fasting right away and some of the workouts, and right away, boom, 23 pounds. But finally, it looks like I hit my set point right around after about 23 to 24 pounds. I hit my set point, so the body's fighting me on it. I'm well below the set point. You know, I'm basically well below the set point, and the body's like, it's going to resist. It's in combination, if you think about it, with the wall, basically. It's going to resist. It's going to keep fighting. So what you should do is just keep doing what you're doing and keep pushing through and keep working out. In some cases, for a week or so, you have to push even harder than you have before with your workouts, with your dieting, maybe even cut it down a little more, be even more stricter, and eventually you're going to break through that set point or the resistance of the set point, and you're also going to break through that wall. I mean, for example, let me tell you, if I don't really think I did that bad this time around on eating, but I guarantee you, if this coming week or if week 5 I did the same exact thing, the same exact workouts, drank the same amount of water, and ate the exact same things, I guarantee you I would lose more weight than 1.7 pounds. Because it's not going to be sustainable, to have lost so little doing everything that I have done. Again, I didn't think I did that bad. I didn't really think I cheated. So those are the 4 main reasons. Lots of water, the consistent working out, the wall, the set point, which are all kind of interchangeable, and you can do research on all this stuff. What I'm talking about is out there. You know, people know about it, and that's what I'm just gonna keep doing, just pushing through and get through this whole thing. So those are basically the 4 reasons. I still lost 1.7 pounds. I'll take that as a success. I've been feeling better. I've been feeling lighter. The clothes have been fitting better. This is a good thing. You're going to have your ups and downs. You're going to have your slow weeks and your big weeks. And I hope to continue to push on and have more and more big weeks from time to time. So that is a plan. So that kind of covers with the week 4 review on how I did for the week. And if you like this video, feel free to like the video, give it a thumbs up below. And and subscribe. If you want to continue to see more videos, by all means subscribe so you can get the alerts as a new video goes up. So like and subscribe, and we'll see you soon until the week 5 recap. Thanks for tuning in.